Florida Gators football finished the season 8-5 after their win over Tulane in the Gasparilla Bowl. Do you know the record on the sticks, though?
By the Gators! I think he might have made money there. Oh, no.
Through the gap, into the end zone, another celebration for Manuel Loper, and another touchdown for the orange and blue.
It's no surrender, not never. We've been on a roll.
Gator Nation GamePlay is a weekly competition between Florida and each one of its NCAA opponents. The twist? It's Esports Club versus Esports Club.
So Gator Nation GamePlay is the competition between the University of Florida and every single one of its NCAA college football opponents in the 2024 season over the course of EA's College Football 25 video game.
When this highly anticipated video game was released, UF Executive Director of Marketing and Media, David Howder, saw an opportunity.
Gator Nation GamePlay was an idea that we had because we saw the hype that was kind of unleashed around the release of EA Sports College Football 25. And we thought, this is a really big moment. This is this game coming back on the scene after an 11-year absence. All sorts of technological improvements, stadium environments, all these things. And it was just a really huge moment. And we thought, let's take advantage of this. Let's get involved with this and let's see if we can, just have some fun and then reach an audience that maybe we never reached before with the Alumni Association.
Of course, a live stream and the highlights following don't just happen on their own. Gators Club Esports and the UF Alumni Association wanted to get this thing off the ground. That's where Jennifer Romero comes in.
I go through it and then I kind of put aside my favorite parts. The whole editing process takes about a work day and a half. So scrubbing through it doesn't take actually that long. It's the part of putting it all together takes about a day and a half work day.
The hours you don't see, whether it's Jen doing her editing, fixing connectivity issues, or making sure audio levels are good to go for streaming, are the hours that make this show.
I mean, I think you think that about any production is that, you kind of take for granted some of the details. But, on any given broadcast, we're working behind the scenes to find that other player. I was, having fun writing these little cold opens for you to do, we were setting up a studio. We're figuring out kind of all the nuance of that. So just all the kind of bits and pieces that come in together to, put something together on a, simple Twitch stream. There's a lot that goes into it.
Laughing and enjoying himself here is gameplay gamer Manuel Loper. Whether it was Manuel, Anderson, David, or really anyone else, there was no shortage of laughter throughout this process. The gameplay squad did indeed love gaming, but they enjoyed spending time with each other just a little bit more.
1, 2, 3, Gator Nation GamePlay! Oh my God.
Gator Nation GamePlay, it means a lot to me. It's given me a pretty happy place to be on Wednesdays, give me something to look forward to.
Seems like everybody's kind of become friends by the end of this, and that to me has really spoken to me and how we here at the UF Alum kind of created this little, I wouldn't say necessarily family, but this place, this safe space for these guys to hang out with, and that's been really special to watch.
A safe space made up by safe people. Gator Nation GamePlay took Gainesville's finest attributes, the football, and those who cheer for it, uniting them through video games. The underlying string tying this all together, it's great to be a Florida Gator. To you, what does it mean to be a Gator?
I think it means you have to, involves being passionate, being excited about things, having that kind of buy-in to every little thing in your life. Because at the end of the day, you can phone it in, you can clock in, clock out with your work, with your job and everything, but you need to be bought in when it comes to a lot of the other aspects of your life. And I think being a Gator, being happy at the University of Florida, being happy with your life in general means that you need to buy in, you need to be excited. And yeah, it seems silly when you're like, oh man, that touchdown or that interception or that esports match. It seems silly that you're so invested in it, but at the same time, it's like, they're your team. Who else would you root for? Why would you not be invested in it? They're your team. You're always going to root for them because that's where you went. That's where your home is. That's where your people are. And I think that's what it means to be a Gator.
back to their record on the sticks. Gator Nation Gameplay went 8-5, somehow managing to match exactly what Gators football did in real life. How do I know this? I'm just the guy who broadcasted the games. For ESPN Gainesville, this is Nate Bilgeray.